never tell if it's live. Oh, wait. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. It always says publish, and then I can't tell if it's live. Hey, y'all. All right, so tonight we are going to do this lovely lady. Oh, and I forgot to get my phone started. I seem to be all out of sorts today. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. I am like 1 minute early though, so I guess that's okay. Okay. Let's see. Are my comments on? I can't tell. Okay, yeah. Hey, y'all. All right. Hello, hello. Okay, so we're going to play with this little girl tonight. Isn't she pretty? I feel like that camera might be a little high, but we're going to see. Okay. What did I do with the... Oh, there it is. Oh, I was looking for the remote. Okay. Here we go. All right. We are going to be using a new Wreath in the Creek board. New for me. Okay, so this one is the ring wreath board. You can see this is the top because it has the 2 extra holes. And I have, now she has this too. So she has, this is unique in the creek. She has this mesh and she has this board. Ooh, tostados. Okay. So, I wanted to ask you, would you rather see it with zip ties or pipe cleaners? I haven't done that yet because I wanted to see which one you'd rather see. So, I did cut some ribbons. Look how pretty that is. But I only cut 8 of them. So there are 16 holes on here. I cut 16 mesh at 22 inches. So if you want 1 roll of mesh, you would do 22-inch pieces. Okay. Let me find my tool. There it is. Okay. So y'all decide. What would you rather have? Zip ties or pipe cleaners? What do you think? So we're going to lay this flat the way that it comes out the roll. And we're going to tuck it under just so we don't have any frays. This one, I'm going to have to tuck under just a little bit more because they had, you know, they started it with it going backwards. Okay. So we're just going to do a regular ruffle zip ties. Okay. You got it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it with zip ties. We're going to do ribbon in every other one. So I want to go ahead and put the ribbon on because if I'm going to zip tie it down, oh, pipe cleaner. So maybe we'll do a combination. If I'm going to zip tie it down, I want everything to be in there all at once so I can just put it in. So with zip ties, right, I think I want to do towards the outside. So I'll just put the zip tie in, just like that. Grab my ruffle, place it down. Zip tie it. There we go. Now, I'll push that zip tie so it's kind of hidden in there. And trim that off. That's from that way it was put on the roll. Okay, so that's how you do it with a zip tie. Okay, let's look at pipe cleaner. All right, so with a pipe cleaner, you're just gonna go right in the two, just like we did with the zip tie, but you're going to do pipe cleaner. Okay? Maybe we'll alternate. We'll do one pipe cleaner, one zip tie. Okay. Exact same way we're going to do the ruffle, but we're not going to put ribbons in. Because these are going to be tighter than the normal wreath we do, mesh is cut at 22 inches, and there are 16 of them because there are 16 holes on this board. Okay, so straight up, then I can just pull it out and tie it down. Now, the great thing about these boards, it is super easy to get away with one roll. That's one reason why I really like these. They're also lightweight, and that helps too, especially if you're going to be shipping them somewhere. Okay, because the smaller the box. This is a Deco Mesh Ruffle tool. You can find it in my bio if you go up there to my profile. It helps make ruffles, and it helps your hands so they don't hurt. The ribbons are cut at 12 inches. So with the tool, I actually push it with my thumb, and I just kind of hold it straight with my hands. So I'm not actually using my hands to gather it. Okay, so this one we'll do zip tie, and we'll do ribbon. Look at this ribbon. Isn't that fun? Looks like the little thing is flipped over. Y'all know it's really easy to fix ribbon. If you have ribbon that's like messed up like this, if it's wired, just run your hand down where the wire is and it will help fix that little problem. There we go. So we just gather it, and I do like to get a little bit of curl under it. I call it the bird wings. Well, now, why did my fan die out? Is it not plugged in? It is. Okay. Why didn't I think about this a minute ago? Put your zip tie in before you do this. Y'all, just, yep. So your zip tie, you want to put it down and then up. Okay. Now I can tie it down. See? And once you get all the mesh on, you're not going to be able to tell that you used a zip tie or a pipe cleaner. So whatever you want to use, that's what you should use. Okay? There's no right or wrong way. I do push the zip tie down towards the inside. That'll kind of help hide it. There we go. There. But you see how nice and tight it is in here because they're so close together? That's how you can get away with just, there it goes, just one mesh. So I can't remember how much these boards are, like $5, I think. Hello. So it's less than a work wreath. Okay. So we just go straight up. So this one, we will just do mesh, no ribbon. Okay, and we'll use pipe cleaner. That way you can kind of see what both look like. Now, if you only want to use pipe cleaners, you can put your pipe cleaners down and then put your ribbons down if you like to do that. It's really up to you. This is a Deco Mesh Ruffle tool. You can find it in my bio. Just click on my link and you will see it listed there. Okay. So I do pull them up and let them ruffle against each other. That's how you get that really nice I will spread out my ribbons. But I'll probably wait till the end to do that, just because I'm going to keep messing them up as I go around. Okay, let's remember and put our zip tie in this time. Okay, so down, then up. Make sure your part that you have to put in to tie it is facing you. Otherwise, you won't be able to tighten it. Okay. So price-wise, I don't think there's really a big difference between zip ties and pipe cleaners. I think it's really just personal preference. Okay. There we go. One thing I like about using my tool is that I can straighten the mesh when I get it on. And of course, my hands don't hurt. Because they like to hurt sometimes when I'm doing these things. So we just hit the zip tie together. Tighten it up. Then I just kind of push it down. Okay, and we'll come back and fix the ribbons. Okay, then we'll do pipe cleaner. I am kind of twisting the pipe cleaner once I get it there, just to keep it from moving. So it's good to do that in the ones that I'm not doing ribbon in, just in case I decide I want to come back and put ribbons in it, or I want to put a bow in there, then I have something to tie it with. So this came from Wreath Addiction RN. You know, of course, I picked the purple one. Yeah, so Z really wants me to do a gingerbread sign and ribbon set this year in the candy colors. I think last year we did, I feel like we did red and green. Did we do red and green? I don't remember. There. Look how pretty that is. I love ruffles. Okay, so this one is a non-ribbon. Yeah, pain is never fun. Right? That's why they call it pain. If it was fun, they'd call it something else. There we go. Okay, let's do our zip tie. Get our little rhythm going here. Now these holes are plenty big enough. You could even do both, you know, the top and the bottom. It is big enough to do both, but if you can get away with using one, I'm all for that. Yeah, I think we're trying to get the, we're trying to get the pink tree this year, right? From King of Christmas. So we can, let's see, it's this set. So we can do maybe a gingerbread candy theme this year. Okay. Talking about tree decorating. So we do, every year we do a King of Christmas tree. As a matter of fact, we have a Christmas in July one, which I think I have enough stuff now. I want to do one day where we do some stuff together. And then we're going to decorate that tree because I think I'm ready. I had to wait until they got Christmas stuff out. I thought for sure they'd have more, you know, by July 1st, but they didn't. I was kind of surprised. Okay. So, these come out so pretty on these boards. And I'll tell you why I like them. So, look at this. Look how nice and neat the back is. I mean, you just can't beat that. And it has a place to hang it. Can't beat that. And these are so much easier to store than the work wreaths. Holy cow. Like, big difference. Like, you can store these like that. You know, you don't have to, like, hang them somewhere or whatever. It's easier to store them. So, yeah. I really like them. And there's a bunch of different shapes and I've never tried, and so we're going to be trying all of them, and we're going to be doing different stuff with all of them. And I want to try some of the methods I've seen. I haven't watched enough of them to really tell you what they are yet, but I've like seen the end result. So now I got to go watch and see how they're doing them so we can try some of those. But you can do regular old wreath methods on these too. Which is kind of what I wanted you to see. Because you don't always have to do the really complicated folds. You can just do, you know, ruffle, woodland ruffle, cruffle. Doesn't have to be something spectacular and different. So, and they look great. I love ruffles. That's always been my favorite. It's just my favorite. What's y'all's favorite? What's your favorite wreath method? Is it like petals? Is it ruffles, cruffles, poof? What's your favorite one? Okay. All right. See how pretty and full that is? I know yours is poof with woodland ruffle. Ruffle, that's mine too. Oh, she might be. Sometimes her iPad just switches over to me. I don't know why. It just does. So, it's okay. Or she might not be on. That might just be Z because she was in the kitchen when I came up. So I cook dinner and Dad makes sure, oh, the tool? It's called a Deco Mesh Ruffle tool. You can find it up in my bio. Just follow the link and you'll see it. It's actually, a SWAT makes them for me. It's Susie's Recent Things. Yep, she makes my tools for me. Because quite frankly, I don't have room for a big laser machine, so yeah. So I make dinner and Mom and Dad clean up. They won't let me help. So they were down there when I came up. My mom's happy though, because she loves mashed potatoes, and so I made her some mashed potatoes, so she's happy. I make them by hand. That's the only way they're good, in my opinion. Okay. That's why she likes them. I'm so glad you like the tool. I like it too. It's funny because it took me like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years to figure out exactly how I wanted it to be. It's because I have fibromyalgia, so my hands hurt if I'm doing a lot of stuff. And this saves my hands. Plus, it makes it so much faster. And you can make it look like perfect on the sides. You know how sometimes when you make a ruffle, it's like off on one side or the other? This helps with that. So then you don't have to have that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go live. Hopefully one of these weekends. I want to make some candy stuff to put on the tree. And it's really easy to get the pool noodles right now. And I really want to use the pool noodles to make my little candies. So, and some little candy cane things. So, we need to just sit down at a table and just do that. It'll be fun. And they're great. You can make it for your home decor. You can make it for your wreaths. You can make it for your tree like I'm going to. I tell you what's funny. We got a flocked tree. My mom really doesn't like flocked trees. But she really likes this tree. And we don't even have anything on it yet. And it's not completely fluffed. Hey! How are you? I saw that you're doing real estate now. That's cool. Okay. All right. Pull that down. I got an oval one of these. I have to figure out what we're going to do with that one. I'm pretty excited about that one. Okay, I got my zip tie ready. There we go. So this one will do ribbon in. Yeah. I can't wait till she sees the pink one. My mom loves pink. Now, I don't know how she's going to feel about it being on a tree, but she loves pink. So I'm real interested to see how that goes. Like if she... Oh wait, I need to do the other one. If she's gonna really like it, or if it's just gonna be too non-traditional for her. Thank you. There we go. She is 92. That's quite a change from what she's used to. So... But she likes it when I make Christmas stuff with pastel colors, so she may really like it. how you're keeping your cool over there with them screaming and yelling. They're all playing together. But Connor's so good, he stays all quiet while I'm live. Okay. I know she will, but it's coming to you, girl. Because we already have 3 trees. Now she was talking about having a tree in every room. Oh, that's a lot of trees for me to decorate. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Hello. All right. Did y'all watch the video on how to do the cherries? Have you done wreath attachments before? They are time consuming, but honestly, they're not really, really hard. They're just time consuming. I know. I know. That's your dream, so she'll be happy that you're getting it. Who knows, you may even get it with decorations. Okay. Oh, I know, it is so hot here. Is it hot where y'all are? It is atrocious here. It's just like, ugh. You go outside and it's just like oppressive heat. It's like walking out into a sauna. It's like you get your hair all nice and you get your makeup all nice, and then you go outside and everything melts. Everything. Your hair melts, your clothes melts, your makeup melts. It's just very unpleasant. It's the stupid humidity. I can deal with the heat. It's the humidity. Makes you feel all wet. Everything sweats. It's terrible. I don't want to do my hair and then go outside and be a sweaty, frizzy mess. But that's what happens. Okay. Oh, look how cute this is. Okay. Now, if you have trouble with zip ties, there is a tool you can use with zip ties called the zip tie tool. I don't know. I have it, but Lord knows where I put it. Y'all, I'm so bad about that stuff. I'm organized. Oh, my gosh. Here it is. There it is. So that's what it looks like. So the little part goes in there, and then it grabs it, and it will tighten and cut it at the same time. So it's really nice. But I like to have a little bit more control, so I don't use it very often unless my hands are really hurting, and then I will. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for like maybe October, November, because it is hot here. Honestly, it can be hot here up until Christmas. But at least it's not as hot as it is right now. Like, it's not as bad. Okay. There we go. What do y'all think we should do tomorrow? We have a monster. Oh, we have fall. Okay, where's the one I need to put? I'll show you what we have, and then you can tell me what you think. I still haven't gone to get the ribbon so we can do the bow for the tree, but we can do that the same day we make some stuff to go on the tree. Okay, there. So you want to spread out both sides. So I got, this is really good. Maybe we should do this. This is really good. Maybe we should do this. 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 Maybe this really cute sign with these two mesh on one of the boards. That would be fun. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. All right, so let's fix our ribbons here. And we're gonna attach our ghost, and then we'll see where we need to put some bows or something. Okay. I'll spread these out. So you see how having that little bit of the bend, how that helps pull it across the mesh? That's why you want to do that. I like to put the larger ribbon generally where there's an opening because it just sits there better. This ribbon is so cute. I love Halloween because I can play with glitter. I love glitter. Are y'all glitter fans? I'm such a glitter fan. I mean, I know it's not lovely when it gets all over your house, but it's so pretty. I'd be the kind of person who would put glitter on my face. Yes, I would. You know, like some of that little body glitter stuff. Oh, love that. Oh, how cute is that? Okay. Oh my gosh. This is so cute. I love this. All right. So this came with pipe cleaners, okay? So I will arrange it so that I can use it. Okay, so see how it has the holes, right? So I want to make sure I know where the top is. So I'm going to take one of my pipe cleaners and I'm going to go ahead and make a little tie. Okay. So I can keep in mind where the top is, and I can actually use these holes to tie the ghost down. There. Okay, so here's the top. Okay, so she needs to go like this. So I can take these pipe cleaners, just kind of move my mesh a little bit and see if she goes about right here. So I'm going to put that through. Let's see if I can reach this one. I keep putting the mesh in front of my finger, y'all. That's what's taking so long. Okay, I have a better idea. Hold on. Okay. We're going to... I think this is where it needs to go, right? Yeah. I'm going to put this in. Okay, there. And then one here, and then I'll have a place to tie it to. Might make it a little bit easier for me. There we go. Okay. There. Of course, I'll have to fix my ribbons that I just squashed, but not a big deal. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Look at this. Look at how cute she is. All right, now, there's my top, okay? so now I can turn it over. Y'all can see. I'm gonna tie these together. And kind of tie them around there. That way. I can make sure it's nice and secure. I understand it gets to where you just have to organize it, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. That's cute. I feel like I need to lift you up a little bit. There. Look how cute she is. Oh, yes, you need to get the Unique in the Creek boards. I am now obsessed with the Unique in the Creek boards. Look, let me show you which ones I got. Okay. So I've already showed you the character board. This one, there's this one. So I think this one is the one they do flowers on. So we'll have to do some kind of flower on that. I'm super excited about this one. This is the little like butterfly, and I have the little butterfly body. And y'all look, here's the oval. I'm excited. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we're gonna have fun with it, whatever we do. Now look at the back of this. How nice and neat is that? Right? How cute is that? Okay, so let's do like a bow, maybe for down here and one for up here. I think that's what we should do. Maybe like little, like a couple spider bows. I think that'll work. All right. Did y'all see the new Sam's ribbon that's coming out? It's pretty cute. Their price went up a tiny bit, but honestly, I don't think it's that bad. It's 50 yards. I think it went up like, I don't know, 50 cents or something. For 50 yards, that's nothing. I know, she is so cute, isn't she? Y'all, Teresa made her. Okay. So we'll put this one on the bottom. Okay. All right, so with this bow, this is essentially the 3-loop bow, okay? So you're gonna do a small tail, you know, 6-7 inches. And then we're gonna do these kind of small. So like 5-inch loops. All the loops are gonna be the same size. Okay, so with the bow maker, right, you just put it down sideways and you twist it. On the side, you're getting ready to make the loop. On the last one, you don't need to twist because you're pulling it straight out. So you see how this bow works, right? It is, get that straight now. It is 2 loops on one side, 1 loop and 2 tails on the other. Then you just pick up your bow maker, flip it over. That way you'll have 2 loops here, 1 loop here, and it's going to balance out. Okay. I think I'm going to put this on last. What did I do with the green? Oh, here it is. Hopefully we'll have enough of the green. Okay. Okay, so short tail. So this time we'll have 2 loops here, 1 loop here. It ends up working out. This is really like if you go and see floral shows or anything like that, this is the bow you're going to see the most of. And what I mean is the 3-loop bow. Now you may not see it like the way it's done here. That makes it the Lisa bow. But it's a 3-loop bow, kind of stacked on top of each other. Flip our bow maker right. So that's what makes it different, is it's stacked up on top of each other. Yeah, Bella's scratching her ear. Oh, Bella, you gonna get on the couch? Okay. There we go. All right, so 5-inch, and with these bow makers, you can hover over. This is the Easy Bow Stow and Go, my favorite bow maker by far. Honestly, if I'm going to pick a bow maker and only pick one bow maker, it's going to be this one every time. Every single time. It just is, in my opinion, superior to other bow makers. The reason being is that these don't break, right? They're plastic. They come up from the bottom. You can take it apart to travel. I know, I saw Dawn has them in her shop. You know, Wreath Board by Dawn. Bella, you need help? All right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. There you go. Sorry. Bella has a problem with one of her legs, and she's just too old to do surgery on it. It's too risky. So it's a lot of picking her up and down now, but that's okay. We'd rather just have her here. Okay. There we go. So you see how each time we have the tails, right, kind of on either side, and what we do is we pull them in the middle and make it kind of look like a spider. Okay, let's run our zip tie under it. Okay, and then we just let the zip tie pull it out for us. Reason being, if you try to pull out the ribbon without using the zip tie, it's really easy to get the loops off. Oh, wreaths? Well, where are you trying to sell them? Okay. So what you want to do is hold one side with your hand so that they don't move. Slide it around. Get it started, and you can kind of just push it down to make sure it stays in that groove. That way you can make sure your loops are all going to stay the size you made them. Then put your pipe cleaner under and tighten it. I usually leave that on there until I get it fluffed out. Okay, yep. Our baby sleeps with us. Our furry baby. Alright, so then what I'll do is I'll pull the loops apart and the tails, just like that. You see how one tail goes on one side, one tail goes on the other side. Like this. And that's what makes it round. That's why it's pretty genius. I just like to make mine with really short little tails and make it into a spider form. So that's what I like. That's what I like. Okay. Now, we're just going to twist back and forth. What you're doing is getting that little pieces that get stuck down in there. You want to get those out, because you can't fluff your bow properly if there are pieces stuck down in that zip tie. So if you ever hear me say break the bow, that's what I mean. I mean break it out of the zip tie. So you can see right there, see that little piece? That little piece right there, it's kind of tucked in. You just pull it out. And when you're doing the twist back and forth, it loosens it so that you can easily pull it out. Yeah, mine are like that too. Well, one stays downstairs with Mom and Dad, so. And she alternates between wanting to be with me and not wanting to be with me. It depends on if I've just given her her medicine. Poor baby. She has to take pills twice a day. Yeah, our babies are getting older. Okay, so once I get it all fluffed out, I'll trim off the zip tie, and then we'll tie it in. Okay. So remember how it has those little holes, and you remember how we have some that we put the pipe cleaners on. So I'm going to tie to one of the ones that has the pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to tie the pipe cleaners together. Oh, email. Email is the best way if you have a special sign you want me to make, because you can email me what you want it to look like, and we can email you like the proofs and stuff to show you what it's going to look like. And then when everybody's happy, I'll list it. Look how cute. Okay, let's make a small little one for up here. But we're only going to do 3 ribbons with this one. And I think I want to end with this one. That's because I only had a little bit of that green ribbon. See, I did not pull any special supplies for this. I just kind of pulled extra supplies because you can use less with these. That's why I like them. But it still looks awesome. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing. Okay. Thank you, baby. That's my husband bringing me wine. Okay. There we go. All right, and then we're going to do this orange. So you see how each time I just twist the bow maker so I don't have to remember where I started. I don't have to remember to change where I start. Okay. There's our third loop. Okay. Flip again. I love this. It has the little pink and white polka dots and these green and black stripes. They're just so stinking cute. I think this came from the Deco Exchange box. Pretty sure it did. Okay. That month had a whole bunch of ribbons in it. There we go. Okay. I'll save a little bit of this that's left because it's so pretty. There we go. Zip tie. Okay. Pull it out. Okay. Got our indention. Slide it around. Make sure everything stays in there. Oop, I forgot to dovetail that. There we go. Okay. Let's put our pipe cleaner in. There we go. Okay. Pull all of my loops separate. consider that step 1 of fluffing. Okay. Alright, so then you twist your ribbons, get those little pieces out. It does make a huge difference in how it looks when it's fluffed. Okay, see how this one is all like tucked in there? That's not a good fluff. If I pull it out and then I fluff it, you see what a big difference that is? It really does make a big difference. If you don't do that step, then you're not gonna get it to be as fluffy. It's just not gonna be as fluffy. So if you want your bows to look like mine, that is the step you need to do. There we go. So you see, when it's stuck down in there, when you're twisting it back and forth like that, it breaks it loose. And then it's easy to get those little lumps out. Okay. There we go. All right, so should we put it up here? No, on a balance. We're gonna put it over here. Okay, so we got our pipe cleaners here. Okay, we can just tie those together. Oh, this is so cute. When you coming up with some more, Teresa? These are adorable. You need to make a gingerbread. You need to make a gingerbread this year. Make sure you make a gingerbread. Oh, my gosh. Look how cute that is. All right, let's look at it. This is adorable. All right. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. I love her. She is so cute. What should we name her? She needs a name, a glamour name. The ghost came from Wreath Addiction RN on Etsy. Isn't she cute? I love her. Look, she even has little pink. Can you see the little pink on her cheeks? Look at that. That's so cute. She's got like a little purse. It's a pumpkin, and she has her little coffee. I mean, that is so cute. Oh my gosh. This one, I think, is going to have to be mine. It's purple. Yes, gingerbread and scarecrow. Yes! We definitely want a scarecrow. Isn't she cute? So make sure you'll go check out Wreath Addiction RN. She sent me another one. Couple. Look at these. Oh, he's so cute. Aren't these cute? And this, she sewed, and she even put little pieces on the back to tie it with. Oh, so cute. And she has little bundles you can get that has like ribbon with it and stuff. It's really good. Yep. So I love her. Okay, so tomorrow night we'll either do the monster or the fall. Maybe we'll do the fall and then we'll do the monster next Wednesday. You know it, Teresa. You know it anytime. Thank you. Thank y'all for watching. And if you're not following me, make sure to follow, because we'll be doing a lot more fun stuff. I know, right? That monster is so cute. And she has different colors. It's not just the purple. She has... Which ones do you have for the... It's pink and... Y'all, I can't remember. I looked at them. I just looked at them when I got the picture. But, you know, my brain goes on overload. All right. I hope y'all have a great night. I will. I sure will. We'll send you a picture of the other ones too. All right. Y'all have a good one. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So I think we'll make the fall one. And we may or may not try one of the fold things. If I have time to look one up tomorrow and see how they're folding it, we will. If not, we'll wait until we do either the flower or the butterfly. Yeah. All right. Okay, y'all. They always have to do things to you right in the middle of your life. Like, oh, make this puzzle work. Sorry, y'all. That's TikTok. All right. Y'all have a good one. I'll